Hi there, Tualatin library goers and Lego lovers. It's me, Blair Archer from BRIX Education, here to bring you a very special series of Lego at Home programs for summer 2020. I'm going to show you how to build some amazing stuff out of Lego and teach you about some awesome elements that you can find in your own collection at home that will help you improve your Lego building through some new techniques and dynamic element combinations that will bring your models to a whole new level of Lego awesome. Let's take a look inside the Lego idea head and see what we're going to be building today. Alright. Today we're building robots. As many of you know, I'm a huge fan of robots. I brought some amazing robots to many of the programs, and I am an expert at building awesome mecha and robotic sci-fi creations. So let's take a look over here at the Lego building desk and see what we're going to be making today, and then I'll get into some advanced techniques on how you can make your own amazing robots at home. Alright, let's hit the bricks over here at the building desk and show you how to assemble your very own robot. As I said, some of you might be familiar with this design. I've shared it a lot in the in-person events and programs as a great way to create a stand-in for a minifigure. It makes a fantastic robot for the minifigure scale Lego world or any other scale you wish for it to be. We have our pieces over here on this side that we will use to create the basic frame and show you how you can make some simple variations that will really allow you to have a lot of fun with your robot design. So first we need to gather up some of these parts. We need a few specific Lego elements in order to make this work, including some clips, a jumper plate, two 1x2 clips with a jumper plate, this modified brick with studs on all sides except the bottom, often called a Travis brick, two headlight bricks with the studs coming off the side, and if you have one of these hinges around, we're going to use it, sorry about that, for the variation where your robot can sit down. If you don't have any of that particular kind of headlight brick, you can sub in these, and if you do so, grab a 1x1 round plate and pop it on there. That way our arms can still move. So we start by picking up our jumper plate and our two headlight bricks, and assembling those like so. This creates the torso for our robot, where our head and arms will go. The jumper plate is especially useful, yet again, for getting the neck in the middle of our body, because it allows us to build at what's called a half stud offset, right in between where two studs would normally be. After you do that, you can take your Travis brick, pop it on top there, then take your clips, stick them on for arms. Hello. Or rather, beep, boop, boop. Not quite done yet. Hee. Then, if you want to make your robot sit, you can add one of these, or you can use a standard brick and transition into some legs. And cylinders can make great legs. If you want to make them a little bit taller, you can have them a little bit shorter. You can really go anywhere you want from here. I have an example here of one from the programs earlier this year where someone has made arms that swing by actually using a Technic brick in place of a headlight with a Technic half pin in there. We got this cool drill hand on there. And then they asked about how they could make their robot sit down, and I suggested if you add this hinge here, you can get them, let's get back together here, to articulate and sit like that. Alright, so here we have a little modified version that I came up with that's kind of like a classic space helper robot. So we've swapped out some of our elements in order to change the appearance of the robot. So instead of using just the 1x2 plate with clips for the arms, on this arm I've actually used some really different stuff. So we used the recessed headlight bricks in the torso, and the torso, the shoulders with the jumper plate, and the head with this snot brick, the Travis brick with studs on all sides except the bottom, are all the same, but we've added some detail in some of these other elements. So I used one of my favorite pieces, this guy, the 1x1 round plate with open hole. That open stud allows you to build straight through there using any bar techniques. So that is where I'm attaching this arm. And this arm is built around one of these. This is called a pneumatic T because it's a T shape and it is from the pneumatic system. It has holes running through it. So this is like a little piece of plumbing. Those holes actually run all the way through that T and allow for air to travel through when used in the pneumatic system. Right now though, we're just using it as our bar connection, and we're connecting it to this bar holder here and using the 1x1 round plate with open stud to create a connection there, and then attaching it to our robot. On the other side, we're using the same technique, but still using the 1x2 modified plate with clip on there, and then a little grill tile on the outside just for some texture. Instead of the standard brick for the legs, I've used some cylinders and some round plates here to give a little bit more texture. And then we've really added some nice details on the top here, where we've given it some of these little gear shift pieces for antenna, a viewfinder laser eye, and a little cheese slope there on the top, just to really give it a nice little shape. Now let's take a look at some advanced techniques and other elements that will help you when you want to take your robots to the next level. So here's our custom that we worked on just now, and here is an exosuit that I built a few months ago. You can see I'm using a lot more pieces in order to make this into something where a minifigure can actually be inside. I have lots of different kinds of joints and hinges on here, and I'm going to show you a few of these parts right now so that you can use these techniques and elements to improve your own robots. First, let's take a look at some other different kinds of hinges and joints that we can use to create flexibility. One system that's become really popular is this ball joint system. It clicks together with a bit of force and allows for a wide range of posability. These really started becoming popular in the LEGO Mixels series a few years ago, but they've since spread throughout the different themes and can be found in a lot of Ninjago sets, as well as tucked away to create some really interesting architectural shapes. Ball joint elements like this can be used to create some really fascinating articulation on your robots. We use this configuration to create the shoulders. Not only does it allow our pieces to slide back and forth, but also adjust all around, just like a real shoulder would. We also have ball joints here at the ankle. Lost a little detail piece there. Some other important pieces to think about when you're creating robots actually originated from a lot of robots in the LEGO system, such as these different kinds of robot arms. They're really great for using in the bar and clip system. Anytime you have a bar, anything that looks like a minifig hand or clip should connect to it. These can create articulation or different kinds of connections, like the clips on here, and these fins. And we've got clips here, going from clip to bar to clip to these pneumatic tees down here. Another great element, originally from the pneumatic system, which is why it has little holes in it. This piece is also in the clip and bar system. Excellent for creating connections that want to go different angles or have flexibility. And then bars can also be put through any open stud, giving you just an enormously wide range of things that you can do with that part. When you're looking for a place to start, you can also look to some of the other elements that have been used to create robots in the system. The robot bodies. Excellent. Full of different bar connections all over the place. Little skeleton arms. Also great. And skeleton bodies. They can be used in order to make robots as well. Some people have also really enjoyed putting actual minifig legs on the bottom of our design that we worked on today, which can give you some cool posability. Alright, now that we've learned how to build some of these amazing robots, I'm going to show you in full screen my interstellar exploration drone here. Before we sign off today, leave you with this extremely detailed model that I created. Hopefully today's lessons on how to make robots will inspire some of you builders to go on and create some super awesome mechanical mocks on your own. And remember, no matter how simple or elaborate your model might be, whatever you make is always awesome. Thanks for joining me in the LEGO studio today. I can't wait to see you all again real soon. Take care and play well. Catch you next time. Bye!